Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, from Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, it's Shenanigans Statesman of the Statesman. And now, here is the proprietor and president of the Shenanigans and the elder statesman of Rant and Rave podcast, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans, 1977, episode number 2287. And this is the 23rd edition of Shenanigans Statesman of the Statesman, where I talk about my thoughts on May 2025. Even though technically the day's not over yet, I still got Collision to watch. But I figured I will talk about it now. And May 2025, 2025 has been also, we're almost, that means we're going to be halfway through the year. I look at this, this month has been like a transition from, winter to spring. We had a lot of spring-like weather, heading our, been away, but we had a lot of rain too. So, as you guys know, as you well know, that, like I said, this year marks a new beginning, marks a new beginning for me at work. I'm going from, I work from the outside to the inside now. And our maintenance guys have been chosen by the mall office. They work for the mall office. That means if they're not there, the mall office is not there, they don't come in. So it was, so you have that. Also, so I'm trying to get used to working on the inside, and and trying my best to do what it is I need to do for my job and everything else, and everything's been okay. I had the opportunity to go over my sister and my brother-in-law's house this month, and to celebrate my nephew's birthday. I had a lot of fun there, and got to so I had a lot of fun there, and everything else between, and we're visiting, we always had our family visit our house as well, and it's been pretty good there. Also, the Red Sox have been struggling this season, and you have the injuries to Bregman and Costas. That doesn't help much, but Red Sox did pick up a victory over the Atlanta Braves last night, which is thankfully. And Trevor Story's starting to get going with his bat. Well, hopefully, possibly a little tinkering of the lineup could be what the doctor ordered, because of the fact you got Marcelo Mayer up now with Bregman down with an injury. And as you know, the Celtics have been eliminated from the playoffs, which I'm feeling very sad about, but that's all right. And with Jason Tatum, injured for the rest of the season and next year, with an uncertain future for the Celtics and under their new leadership, under new ownership. So we'll see what happens there. As you know, with the Bruins being eliminated, they traded away Brad Marchand to a playoff caliber team, and that caliber team is still going on. In fact, the Stanley Cup Finals has been set officially, as the Florida Panthers, the defending Stanley Cup champs, go up against the Edmonton Oilers. When was the last time the Oilers made it to the Stanley Cup? Probably during the Wayne Gretzky days, possibly. And that's a long time, if that was the case. As you know, also May brings a lot of stuff. It's like more of a hangover month, so to speak, from the last month, which was the marked 30 years me living here in the north end of Bedford after since 19 and it's also this is a lot of the most times I've lived in this house for 30 some odd years. It's just insane. It's still insane to me. And I've been looking at, the memory cards of my grandparents on my dad's side of the family. Just realized that this coming August, they would have been, if they were still alive today, they both would have been 100 years old. I'm not kidding you. And, it's that's insane. They would have been 100 years old, which blows my mind. And all that good stuff. Also, Rant and Rave's doing very well. We had to pay we paid tribute to Sabu about a week ago, which is was an honor to do that. We had a lot. Also, that doubles up with a lot of wrestling events that happened last weekend, and next weekend we're having some wrestling events. In fact, it's a double event. On Saturday we got Worlds Collide, and then we got Money in the Bank as well. So that's a huge deal. So that's something to so that's a huge deal, and it'll be something to behold. Let's see what else happened. Happened in the month of May. Oh, I ended up getting this. Where is it? Ended up getting this Capcom Fight Collection 2, and getting that, and I come to find out also that the Power Rangers Readers Rewind, I pre-ordered for that, and it's supposed to come out later this weekend, but it is coming this Monday. So unless I notice a change in the delivery business, I'm going to try and find out what the heck is going on. I'll see what's going on here. Let's see. Orders. Alright, it says arriving Monday. So trying to find out what the heck is going on. You got Capcom Fight Collection 2, you got Tomb Raider The Messenger. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, I'm trying to Huh. No, the Phantom's out now. Oh, it's going to come out in July. Okay, never mind. So, yeah, it's kind of that side-scrolling beat 'em up the Phantom. Maybe that's going to be next on my list. But that's in July. That's in July. And they also came out with another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles version of Shredder's Fate. Would be the Ultimate Edition. Now, it goes all the DLC characters in it, so I'm probably going to pick that up just for the heck of it, And I'm going to check some other places, too, to look for it as well. So there's that. Like I said, I just recently got back from watching the Karate Kid Legends movie. Great movie. Watch it. I recommend it. I recommend it wholeheartedly, and it's a good movie if you're into that, if you're into martial arts, or if you've seen the Cobra Kai series or the Karate Kid movies, like myself. I've seen the Karate Kid movies, and just to see, I never saw the Cobra Kai series, but I've heard much about it. I read a little bit into that, where, like I said, it was always cool to see former enemies become good friends and all that good stuff. So, and just to see this movie, it was really, really cool. So I recommend seeing it. Armov has opened up a Cinnabon and a Carvel, and there's a rumor going around about the former Olympia area, the former Native Crafts area. Lid's locker room is supposed to be going there, and that's a huge deal. So there's that as well. Also, so there's that. as well. What's going to be in store for June? I don't know. Summer's coming pretty soon. All the kids will be out of school and causing a lot of havoc. And we're hoping that we can minimize the havoc, which is not going to be very easy to do. I'm hoping that it will be a great year. It'll be a great summer. As you know, also, a month from now, you got the Whalen City Festival. In a couple of months, you get the Portuguese Feast, so that'll be part of the roadside Shenanigans. And then also coming up for our, the podcast Rant and Rave, we're approaching 300 episodes. We're almost there, basically. I think we got 5 more episodes to go, so we'll see what happens there. Like I said, so that's all the time we have. Tonight we still got Collision, and I believe Chilling with Jordy's on tonight as well. So I'll probably, and thanks to the Knicks, the Collision will probably be on late at night. Which Knicks, you suck. New York Knicks suck. Boo. Now I have a reason to hate the Knicks even more. Anyways, we'll see what happens in the month of June. Looking forward to that. So I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful, blessed day. And until next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E and Do It for Bob Saget production, and in association with a Raving Bull for 3000 Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. See you later on the next episode of the show. Goodbye for now.